No vultures today. Oh, there are vultures.
Hey, this is Amir,
This is Diana.
and you're watching.
VEGANTWOSOME.
Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here and you're interested in vegan food and other vegan things, in the right place, baby. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cheesesteak sandwich, and enjoy this episode. We have new episodes.
Every Sunday.
Bada boom! We're still here in Florida, Miami to be specific, and yet we got another episode. Let's get into it. Where are we at today?
We were looking for a place to have lunch, and I feel like we exhausted our options in the Wynwood area already. And I was thinking where to go. So I thought, let's take an Uber ride and go to Miami Beach to have lunch at Full Bloom Vegan, which is 100% vegan.
We also ate at the Full Bloom store inside the Miami Heat Stadium. If you haven't seen that, go check out the reel on our Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, what the hell is wrong with you? Follow us on Instagram.
You have the option of sitting outside or inside. We sat outside because the weather is just beautiful here and we want to take advantage of that. I went by to look inside and they have quite a few tables inside as well.
What did we get?
We got 2 Pina Coladas because I saw it on the online menu, but I didn't see it in the in-person menu. We asked and they made us 2 vegan Pina Coladas. I got the steak fajitas tacos.
And I got the cheesesteak sandwich.
I love Pina Coladas and it's not often that we can get vegan ones. So I was so happy to have it. It was delicious and it was the only Pina Colada I've had all trip. What did you think?
I thought it was delicious as well. Creamy. I asked what they use for the cream and they said coconut cream. And I definitely recommend this one. Great pina colada. Shall we?
1, 2, 3.
Boom. I'm going to 5 as well. Let's talk about the steak fajitas tacos.
It came with 3 soft tacos. And this dish was in the entree section, but it could have been in the appetizer section because the portion was so small. I can easily eat 3 tacos as an appetizer plus more. So even though it was quite tasty, the portion was just too small and I left kind of hungry after my meal. What do you think?
It was fresh. It was very delicious. But I agree with you. It was tiny. I could have had easily 6 of them.
1, 2,
3. Boom. Before we talk about the cheesesteak sandwich, let's talk about subscribing to this channel. If you're still here, that means you're liking it, baby. Press that subscribe
Give it a thumbs up.
and ring that bell so you won't miss any episodes. Because if you do, that would be awful. The cheesesteak sandwich. I thought this was delicious as well. The bun was nice and fresh. The mushrooms which they used as the steak was really good. The cheese was good. I wish there was a little bit more of them, of both of them. It felt a little sparse, but overall pretty good, but pretty small for the price. What do you think?
It was very small again. I could have eaten his and mine as my lunch. And definitely needed more cheese sauce, more steak. I think a cheesesteak sandwich usually is actually quite messy, quite overflowing.
Yes.
This one was not your typical cheesesteak sandwich at all. It was their own version of it, and yes, it was tasty, but it needed to have more in it.
I agree. Cheesesteak should be falling all over the place and greasy and messy, and it wasn't any of that. Shall we?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, snap. Yo, Diana, would you go back to Full Bloom and dine again?
Full Bloom Vegan is one of the only all-vegan restaurants in the Miami Beach area, so I bet if you're visiting, you will probably end up dining here at some point. I would go back and maybe try out some of the other dishes, and that Pina Colada was so good. And based on our experience at the food stall in Kaseya Stadium where we had the nachos, I bet the nachos would be really good at the restaurant too. So maybe we should have to try out some of their other dishes.
Yeah, I would go back. I thought it was pretty good. A little bit expensive for what we got. But hey, we're on vacation, baby. I don't care. Check out this other restaurant we ate at in Miami and we reviewed. Did we like it? I don't know. Go check it out. Find out for yourself. And subscribe.